When candidate Trump waded into the immigration issue, he created a firestorm that is unlikely to be quelled anytime during his tenure as president. There are far too many people involved, as well as far too many politicians who have major stakes in the outcome of this battle. From one perspective, one might wonder what all the fuss is about. After all, doesn't the nation have immigration laws? It does. Are they enforced? Not entirely. Why not? It's complicated. What is happening now? The current president has ordered that the laws be enforced, and is terminating a program his predecessor created with full knowledge it was illegal. How did that happen? It's complicated. Of course, no professional interview would go like that, but it does sort of create a framework for filling in the spaces and getting a handle on this mess. After all, the major players in this include the president, the attorney general, state governors, state attorneys general, federal law enforcement leaders, political interest groups, the judicial system, and that's before we even mention the millions of illegal aliens already in our country. This is a classic case of the failure to address a problem at the proper time, thereby allowing it to turn into a crisis. Hoping that problems will go away or that our political opponents will just get distracted by something else and forget about it all is never a good idea. What you get from that form of misgovernment is what we've got now. And there simply is no longer a solution to the problem that will quell the acrimonious debate. The current act in this drama revolves around DACA, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, a program instituted by Mr. Obama to allow children brought into the U.S. illegally when they were too young to be responsible for their actions to remain in the country by applying and reapplying for what amount to as waivers. These would be the Dreamers, and there are perhaps 800,000 of them from their late teens into their early 30s. One problem with DACA is that it's illegal. Mr. Obama admitted it was illegal when he instituted it by executive fiat. President Trump pulled the plug, although somewhat gently, allowing the thing to continue for 6 months while charging Congress with the responsibility for fixing the problem. As a result of his actions, 15 state attorneys general and the D.C. are now suing the president.